Hello world, I'm Chris Perillo. This is my iPhone 5 and this is my iPhone 5 review. I'm happy. It's been a good upgrade. I've used every iPhone that Apple's released, and that's kind of the bottom line with an experience. As long as you're happy with your choice, well, that's all that matters. I've been happy with my choice, and that's what I wanted to share with you. My review after having used this regularly, day and night, for the past couple of weeks, ever since unboxing it live on YouTube. It's the black iPhone, 64 gig capacity, because I need as much space as I could possibly get for all the apps, because I am kind of an app addict, no matter what the platform happens to be. I noticed, even though I've got a jellyfish case on the iPhone, just a generic one, right before I started recording the video, let's see if I can get the reflection there, a piece of my wife Diana's fingernail polish had somehow made its way in between the case and the iPhone. I'll take it out later. I just wanted to throw that in there just to have fun. And that's the thing. I like having fun with my gadgets. And this has been fun to use. So on paper, they say, hey, we got a faster processor. But you notice the speed bump. It's not just on paper. It's a noticeable improvement in speed. Whether I'm using an app, I notice it's faster. Or even switching between apps, it's faster. And speaking of faster, I can now access 5 gigahertz wireless networks with the iPhone, at least with the iPhone 5, the new network chip inside, and that makes things faster. I also happen to be in an area of the world where I can access LTE, and that's just a new improvement here in the Seattle area. And yes, it's noticeably different than non-LTE networks. I'm very, very happy, very, very grateful I have that. But even if you do not have access to a faster wireless network, it's still a better iPhone than earlier iPhones. And that's the thing. I don't really want to compare it with other smartphones in this video. I'm really talking about the iPhone experience or the iOS experience, because a lot of people are on older iOS devices wondering if they should be upgrading. Would I recommend everybody go out and upgrade? How much money do you have? If money's no object, yes. But you know, if money is an object and you're not ready for it, I don't feel the need to rush out and get it. But I gotta tell you, the improvements have been good. Beyond speed, very happy with the camera upgrades as well. The FaceTime camera in the front now has well, I guess, not just the speed improvements going for it, but also spec bump. You can now record 720p video, take still images that are of higher quality in the front. And then, of course, right back here, you've got an 8-megapixel camera. It was an 8-megapixel camera in the 4S, but this does take sharper images so long as you tap to focus first. And that's the thing you got to remember with the iPhone 5 camera up here. It does take better low-light images as well, and it's been a good experience. Again, that's the thing I want to talk about most. That overarching experience that Apple's been known for. This works well. Battery life is also improved. I have not charged up the device in hours, and after using it regularly, I'm still at 17% battery life. That makes me happy, as long as I don't have to stay tethered to some type of power. And that's the thing that doesn't bother me about not having a swappable battery. I know some people need that. I honestly haven't. You know, in all the years I've used the iPhone, I haven't really felt the need to swap out a battery. I could use an external charger if need be. It's just not an issue for me. So, faster networks, better cameras, faster processor, better battery life. What about the software? Well, even though not every app has been updated to take advantage of the taller screen, it's nice to see that I don't notice so much as I might have noticed before. I happen to have a black iPhone. I think it would be more noticeable if the chrome surrounding the screen were white. So the black just kind of blends in with the top and bottom or the sides of the iPhone, the actual hardware itself. And so it's made it not as noticeable. The screen is clear. That's one of the reasons why, even though I have a case, I do not have a screen protector on my iPhone 5. It's a beautiful screen. It really is. And here's the thing. I could talk about it till the cows come home, but what you got to do, and I'm serious about this, go into an Apple store. Okay, if you don't want to do this, talk to a friend who has an iPhone 5, assuming you have a friend with an iPhone 5, or anybody, really. Pull up the same image and do a comparison. You should see a difference. For better or for worse. I don't know which phone you're going to compare it against, but this is a super high quality display on a screen. It's beautiful. And I'm not the only one to say this. LED and LCD experts have come out and said, dude, this is a really good screen. It's a good screen. I like it. It makes me happy. It's so happy I don't even want to protect it, even though, yes, the smudges do drive me nuts. Yes, I am just as happy, and I realize it's odd to say, just as happy with a 3.5-inch screen on the older iPhones as I am with a 4-inch screen. It's taking some getting used to. I can swipe my thumb mostly around the screen, but I just have to hold it differently. I'm just as happy with a taller screen as I am with a shorter screen. And I think that's okay to say. It's been a good experience overall. Fast, it's been better, clearer. What else do you want to know? I've been happy, and I think other iPhone 5 owners have been happy as well. Yes, there have been some software glitches. Of course, it's going to happen. Nothing, despite what anybody would say, is perfect. Have I had issues? Sure. Have I reported the issues? Absolutely. The thing that I got to keep in mind is I'm just looking for that, what's the best thing for me? Well, right now, for iOS, the iPhone 5 is hard to beat.